Lids. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Oh, y'all want another video? Oh, y'all want another video? Matty Rants. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. How? Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Oh. This will not do lighting. This will not do lighting. This will not do. Oh, that's much better. Oh. 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 We got things to talk about. Thank you for coming to the live. My name is Matty Rants. Thank you for joining in. Hit that like button. Get it on in. Booty, 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 booty. Rock it everywhere. Shenanigans. Hey. The foolery. You do not do well for my industry. You go there. Shenanigans. Better. The foolery. Somewhat. The fuckery of it all. Oh. Dollar bills, y'all. What's up? Booger check. It's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks again for tuning in. We've got a lot to talk about. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I had to get my libations on before this entire thing happened here. I really did. Oh, it is hot. It is hot in Vegas. We're not even gonna bullshit you. It's been like 114 every day. So, gross. If you are joining this live right now, thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Now, I went ahead and I personally got myself my good old Bring Me Together on, which is a white chocolate mocha from the star that is Bucks. So as I'm drinking that, you already know how I'm going to probably get. And these are dead. So we're just gonna have to speak like this today. If anything happens with said video, y'all know what to do. I appreciate y'all being my live audience, and you know I love you to death. I love you severely, okay? I gotta tell y'all, like, on a real note, oh, this picture quality is clean. Oh my God, we have one dislike. It is so early. But I appreciate you for waking up and being here in my shit to tell me that you don't give a fuck about it. Because then I have more people that are going to hit that like button and you will continue to look the fool. God bless whoever woke up this morning and tried a bitch at the door. Ding dong, I'm here. Be mad about it. So listen, I want to start this first off by, I'm in a really good mood, so I get to tell y'all like the good things that have been happening to me right now. And once again, as you remove things from your life, blessings happen. So I like to talk about our good friend that we have lost already so early in life, who was nothing but a beacon of good energy, of great joy, one of the most brilliant people we've ever seen. Um, Chi Chi DeVayne. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, everybody who's coming in here today. Good afternoon and good evening to those who are in a different time zone. Chi Chi DeVayne. Y'all, that was some news. And I appreciate everyone who was reaching out to me. I had many phone calls. I had phone calls from your favorite YouTubers. I had phone calls from queens from the show. My phone was getting blown up to the point where I had to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I couldn't take seeing another rest in peace, Chi Chi. I was gone because of how y'all know I love me some Chi Chi DeVayne. You know I love me some Chi Chi. Okay. It was also just, it was more than that. It was seeing somebody who came from somewhere close to me. Y'all know I'm from the H. And I've traveled many times back and through Louisiana. I know Shreveport very well. I know Baton Rouge. I know Lafayette. I know New Orleans. We can go down the line. We can go down the line. I've spent many a time in Louisiana, and that's from my roots of being a backup dancer for a bounce artist many moons ago, and when I was sharing the same stage with Big Frida in them. Oh yes, I have that on my resume, by the way. But this ain't about my resume. This is about Chi Chi, and this is about just the effect that this all had on all of us, and the fact that we were rooting for Chi Chi's recovery. And unfortunately, you know, when she left, she came right back to the hospital, and it was not the best. It was not the best news that we could have gotten. I have cried a lot over the situation. Y'all saw my live on Instagram. Chi Chi was also one of the girls that supported me and Jamar. That was from Drag Race. That was like, you know, like, I'm getting emotional. I said I was not gonna do this. I said I was gonna make it through, and I was gonna have this conversation, and I was gonna be good. She supported me and Jamar with our reviews and our channel. She's followed us on our social media pages and all that, and she pop in every now and then. And that was always a big deal for me because as someone who like respects and loved this show and how much we love Chi Chi, she saw our All Stars 3 reviews of her. Like, she saw us always like saying, this is some bullshit, Chi Chi looked great, like that. She saw all of that. And even when we was getting her and saying, that ain't cute or whatever, she saw the full bit, but she respected, you know, where we came from. And Jamar got a chance to meet her at DragCon. I've met Chi Chi a long time ago, before this even came place, and she was even a Chi Chi. She was still as a boy Xavier. So it was a lot, because I had plans in my mind where I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna see her when this happens, and I'm gonna get to do this. And you know how we are as people. We know people who we love, and we feel we have all the time in the world with, and we make up ideas of what is gonna happen, or oh, this will take place, and no worries there. Like, we got time. And I remember when she was first diagnosed with this autoimmune disease that she had, if someone could help me remember correctly, I know Jamar really broke it down into better words. I can't remember if it's something to do with bones specifically, or the nervous system exactly, but it really, it took a lot out. Scleroderma? Is that right now? Am I right on this? I'm seeing a couple different spellings here. Hold on, I was like, I'm seeing several different spellings. Scleroderma. Okay. And Scleroderma. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Baby, you saw me break it down for a brother here. I've had my libation, so my tongue is a little bit wrapped up in a space ghost hybrid. So listen. she first had it, you know, everybody was paying attention. We all, listen, there's a thing now, we as fans of a show, especially with people who we've fallen in love with, we pay attention and we look at everything, and that's, you know, also to our detriment as people, because we become very judgmental of how others look and stuff. But you know, everyone's paying attention to Chi Chi, and it's like, okay, we're paying attention. We want to see she's good. It's like, you know, you sit back and you don't want to worry nobody, but you want to pay attention and make sure your baby's okay. Like, that's how I felt looking at Chi Chi from when that first diagnosis happened and she made the announcement. I was like, I have to watch my sister and make sure she's okay, and look from afar. I don't know her like that, but I can look from afar and feel like, you know. Yeah, Candy Davenport, our good old Dallas dancing queen, is the supreme, in my opinion, of lip syncing, and she was completely underused in All Stars 5 detrimentally. But I'm praying for Candy's peace right now. I'm praying for Chi Chi's family's peace. You know, that man was nothing but infectious in the best terms. In any kind of sense, with any kind of energy, the way they spoke to people. I know anybody who ever met Chi Chi always left with a good feeling, and always left like, that bitch was real, and I live and I love it. You know. I hated Friday. Was that Thursday or Friday? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Was that Thursday or Friday? I don't even remember. Them days blended, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, them days blended. I don't even remember Friday. If I'm really being honest with you, I don't really remember Friday. I sure didn't. I don't even remember Friday. Mm-mm. Oh my God. Okay. We lost a good one. It's okay. Chi Chi, we gonna see you soon, baby. The way this world is going, we gonna see you soon. Y'all, I want to take just a minute to pause. Y'all know I talk a lot and I can just continue to go on and on and on. But I want to take just 1 minute of silence, whether it's the fan outside, of hearing noises or whatever, but nobody just speaking. Send your hearts, send your love, just a minute of just complete silence for Miss Chi Chi DeVayne, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start this up right now. All right, thank you so much for that minute. Thank you so much. I needed that. I don't know about you. I needed that. I needed that. Everybody just love, just nothing but love, just nothing but love. Just that energy we have to like continue to spread, because these people out here are fucking crazy and I'm getting sick of it. I am. I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to go outside no more, because I can't turn to the left without somebody doing something stupid, and then I turn to the right, and now we're sitting here having conversations about our own health, and we can't even get that together. God bless them. Whew. All right. So, thank y'all, and I appreciate you for the respect that you had during that moment while we remember our good love and our good friend, Miss Chi Chi DeVayne. Now we need to go ahead and get into some other things. Let's get into some other things. Candace Drag Race, Vegas Drag Race, Lovecraft Country. If you're not watching it, I don't know what to tell you. What other show that I just got into? I just saw Castlevania on Netflix for the first time. Where have I been? Shit was fucking amazing. What else do I need to talk about with y'all? Ooh, what's happening with me? And then, of course, other hot topics. Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? I'm watching P-Valley. I'm not reviewing P-Valley because I want to enjoy P-Valley. If I review it, I'm not going to like it. I have certain things about this show I don't really care for. But, I do like P-Valley. All right. So this is Candace's Drag Race section that we're coming to here, and this is Matthew's live commentary and thoughts. Me and Jamar will be reviewing this, of course, and you will see that episode tomorrow, Monday. I'm going to give you light work so I don't have you think that this is your view for my next video. Gotta watch the other one. So, it is clear that there is nitpicking going on. We have already validated this. We've already verified it. We've already claimed and proceeded with caution, excuse me. How are you gonna get up there and tell this person you have the best outfit ever, but where was your attitude? I was missing your essence. I was missing the Jimbo. It didn't feel sisterly at all. Now, you noticed that the guest judge was like, what are y'all talking about? I was like, yeah, because you just got here and you weren't told what to say. But then we get to everybody else's looks, and I was just like, wait, what? Now, I love Priyanka. I really, really do. But do you honestly think that Priyanka's outfit beat Jimbo's? As far as the full transformation between the two, do you really think that? Y'all was cool with that tube dress? Y'all was cool with that pink tube dress and that little fur accents on the side? That was cool? That was cool. That was a bop? That's a toot? Is that a toot? I was like, Pre, I love you. Love you. But no, there will be no way in hell that I will ever say that was a bop. You look right. Nope. Had this been any other show, she'd have been the bottom. Dead ass. I was like, what is this? I was gooped. I was like, there is no fucking way. Who is lying? Y'all, that wasn't a bop. I was like, that was a clear win for Jimbo, and they didn't want to give it to her. And I thought it was lovely to find out later through social media that Priyanka's drag mother made that outfit for her. Like this whole ensemble look. I was like, oh, that's cool. But that wasn't a winner. And then when Lemon said, did you see what was up there on this runway? And they want to put me in I was like, oh, now Lemon, you did look a fool. But if I was to look at this outfit compared to yours, y'all rocked it. Y'all rocked it better. I'm gonna be real with you. So I was actually with Lemon's critique when she was like, now really, bitch? And I said, yeah, like really, bitch? Because you compared, I wouldn't have put that out. I was gooped. I was gooped, y'all. I was gooped. Bobo's outfit was nothing to scream home about either. I was confused about that one as well. I was like, so did y'all give her this win because she chose a black man? And I was real about it. I was like, well, let's talk about it. Is this what's happening here? Now, I will say that this episode in itself, and I know when me and Jamar do this review, we're gonna try to keep the reading Rainbow, or is it Rainbow Railroad, or Railroad Rainbow? Excuse me. I wrote this down in notes. Why am I not looking to this? What is it called again? Rainbow Railroad. Thank you. That was beautiful. That's great. Now that was like the best part of the whole show, was seeing these people who were finally getting able to be themselves, like in a whole nother way, and like just have this full-on experience, and like almost like, you know, welcome to Canada, like you're on Canada's Drag Race. Like, this is, I thought that was dope. I was like, this is amazing. I would love to do something like that, even if I couldn't like get them in full geesh, just to be a part of the experience, to talk to them and like give encouraging words and say wonderful things, because, you know, everybody deserves like to have that like real self-encouragement and have those moments of like feeling like someone gives a fuck about them and that they can do anything. And you sometimes need to hear that from other people besides yourself. You sometimes need to hear that from other people. Validation is important, and I understand that people feel like, well, you don't need it because self-validation is cool too. That is great, but you sometimes need to hear someone else's opinion to get a little bit further in life. You can't just rely on everything that you know, girl. Like, that's not how everything works. If that was the way things worked, then we all be living in our own little bubbles right now and no one would have any issues. Rita's outfit was horrible. I don't care what nobody says. Y'all can tell me story. She looked very clown and very clown, and that was it, clown. I was like, so that's what you did? You put her in this outfit? No, ma'am. I was like, no, thanks. Stacey normally is on game with judging, so this week I was confused and disappointed with her. I was confused. I said, Stacey, what happened? I thought you were with us on this team, Stacey. No. Rita having a bottom placement was the giggle. And I thought that was necessary and needed to humble the experience of all those wins. Because honestly, I was like, I don't hate Rita, I just don't see it. I don't hate her, I just don't see it. When it's, you won, I could see 2 of them. I don't know about all 4 of them. I don't know about all that. I thought Scarlett Bobo should have at least won by now, but I don't know about this challenge or any whatever ones that happened here. Who won this challenge again? That was who won this challenge again? Oh, Priyanka. I'm still confused, babe. I thought she This is a lot. It's a lot. I agree with you. Episode 2 and 4, I agree. I agree. Episode 1, she should not have won. I will say that. I will ride that to the earth. Rita should not have won episode 1. No way. No chance in hell that Rita should have won episode 1. For a coat that was the actual look, and then some tube dress and some blocky heels and some styrofoam balls on top of her head. You got me on some shit to think that won over Jimbo's zipper dress that was completely constructed out of multiple zippers with the rainbow basket that she was given. You were given something hella tacky and you made it beautiful. Okay. Ann W, thank you for that question. Let me read what y'all are saying more often. My apologies here. I believe that Alanis Morissette is legendary in her own ways and rights, and I'm a fan of Alanis Morissette. I am a fan. I grew up in the time when she was relevant, and you know what I mean by that. She's still relevant now as far as like an artist who's like made an impact in music, but like when she was still performing, I was alive and present. No shade to my younger babies here, but I'm just saying I was present. I've seen her perform on the television. I was very happy we got an Alanis Morissette song. I was very happy. I was like, oh, oh, we're doing Canadian artists. Yes, like there's many to choose from. So I was like, this is good. Now, if we can get Fifi Dobson, I'll be perfectly happy. If Fifi Dobson can be soon played, I don't know if it needs to be this next episode or maybe next season. I'd like to hear a little Fifi Dobson. I don't know how many times I have to say Fifi's name. Don't let it go to your head. Can you imagine if Alona did Fifi Dobson? Now I can see Alona wearing that out. A sweet dude instead. Don't let it go to your head. Oh my God. Oh, I miss Fifi. We didn't do her right. We did not do Fifi Dobson justice. We didn't do Fifi justice at all. Oh, we didn't do Fifi justice at all. That's a shame. How could you have an artist that actually was like the shit and then like not give them their dues? Take me away. Take me far away from here. I will ride with you. Don't be afraid. Okay, so Nidra's like, who? I'm gonna help you. Fifi Dobson is this Canadian alternative rock artist who was a black female. And she was like the front of this like kind of like cool little rock band, but she sort of just did her own songs or whatever. So when she introduced herself, she was like Avril Lavigne, sort of like this. There's Avril Lavigne and her like foolishness at the time, and then Fifi Dobson pops out, and she seemed a little bit more authentic, in my opinion. Of like that kind of category. So she was like Avril's competition at the time, if I really wanted to put it. Am I saying that right? I feel like that's who, if I were to put those two or put in someone in a category, I would have been like, yeah, Fifi was like in Avril's category of like music artists. But TRL days is when like Fifi was like really somebody and we knew who she was because they would always play her shit. Always. Like Baba was on that TRL countdown. It was her and Avril Lavigne all the time. But Fifi kind of faded away and I'm sad about it. Oh, that's right. Michelle Visage is going to be on this week and I'm nervous. I am nervous. Y'all, I really want Jimbo to make top 3 so bad, it's not even funny. Not even having to win the season, but just making top 3. I'm like, girl, they are dragging you, sis. And this is the ball episode, so you're going to be creating look after look after look. We are halfway through our Venti white chocolate mocha. I got whipped this time because I needed it to balance out the espresso shots because sometimes it can be super strong. So if I have the whip on top and I drink my like straw up and sip with the, what's it called? Yeah, it works that way. Shut up. I am not. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Okay, so let's do this. Priyanka, Scarlett Bobo, Jimbo, Rita Baga. Who are your top 3 predictions? No spoilers if you know, just who are your top 3 predictions? Let's type it out. Let's go ahead and read it. Let's talk about it. Wait, so Jeffrey Bird Chapman was he was run off Twitter? Say what? Say what? Oh Lord, I hope I didn't facilitate in that fuckery. I was, oh girl, this is why I don't like people on the internet. I really, like, girl. All his tweets polluted with body shame, or even ones about racial equality got ran over. Jesus. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, because, I'm over here, girl. This is just jokes and shits and giggles, bitch. Like, this is. I do not want nobody going to anyone's page to send them messages of hate and malice of any kind of way. Anyone who does that kind of stuff, I'm like, baby, I understand we're mad at the TV show and what they said on there, but I wouldn't spit on Jeffrey if he was if he was in front of me. I wouldn't like go off and be like, you are a terrible person because you have some 7-year-old slap glitter on your eyes and you call it makeup. Like, no, I wouldn't do those things. He just has very pointed opinions that I feel don't have any ground for a show he's judging on. And I think he's better off as being a guest and not a host of said show. Do you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's my only opinion of him. Like, Matty, you had no part in doing that. The ones who are doing it have nothing but malice in their heart. I pray for people. I really have to, because there is no way I can continue on in this world with that kind of energy. There's just no way. Nothing can pull me into that kind of position. Nope. What Beyonce said, they can't take my power. My power. My power. Bish, please. Y'all watch Black is King. Get your life. You want to feel better about yourself? Watch Black is King. I start quoting stuff now. You better find your way back. Playing with me. Because we're on to something much bigger. Because I'm already over it. Where my water? Look at that. I just did song titles. Where am I going with this? Let me stop. Scar. Oh my God. So I have not seen that Vegas Drag Race live yet. I have not seen the Vegas show yet because I told y'all on that day I needed a moment to be like pause. So I did not see that. Oh, well, I just had him done today. I'll tell you who did him in just a second. Let me take this off. I wanted to let my hair go. Hold on. Let's get my hair in here. Squall, hey, sweet pea. Happy belated birthday. Speaking of which, I have to do a cameo after this video for someone's birthday today. Ooh, thank God. I'm so glad I just reminded myself. I have to do a cameo after this. Someone's birthday's today. They sent me a cameo, and I need to make sure they're on there. I was told about what goes on, and all I'm going to say is that if anybody tries my Naomi Smalls, this ain't the one. Not my girl. You are not gonna come from my baby. Happy birthday, Mark the Card Fighter. Come on, happy birthday. Everybody was born in August. Come on, you Leos and Virgos. My birthday is in 30 days officially. I think, what is today, 23rd? And my birthday is September 24th. So I think 30 days. 30 days from now, my birthday will be. Oh my goodness gracious. We will talk about Vegas Drag Race live on Tuesday, because Wednesday will be Fortunate Rants. I have a new co-host that y'all are going to see, a special guest. I'm also going to be making an appearance on her YouTube channel as well. She is a phenomenal drag queen, okay? Beastie, all right? Her name is April Showers, and you will be introduced to her very soon, okay? And if you know who she is, especially those in the California area, especially Long Beach, Anaheim, Ontario, yes, that is the April Showers is going to be my co-host for Vegas Drag live shows, because Jamar's taking a break before we get to Holland Drag Race. I'm letting my friend take a break. I will be streaming the Vegas episodes on Friday. At first, I wasn't doing it because I'll tell you in a second. I'll tell you in a second. That's Matthew's personal update that I get to talk about, not Maddie's. But yes, I will be. Okay, let's see here. Mm. So much is happening in my life. This is crazy. You and my beloved share a birthday. I knew I loved you for more reasons than I can explain. Oh, Diana. Ooh, I love everybody whose birthday is the same day as mine. We have a special day. So I kind of just want to go ahead and get my news out now before we get into our other stuff or whatever. But like, again, y'all know after my last experience, I give you very little information, okay? I give you only a little bit. So, I have a place, I should say, set up to move into in September. I've already verified everything, I've already paid everything, and I've already signed everything. I'll be moving probably a week or so before my birthday. I'm also currently looking at getting a puppy for my birthday, specifically. Since I'm going to some place where I'll be able to have an animal. Okay. I'm also, while not, again, we are not, what's the word I'm looking for here? My personal life is like this. The next step has taken place in my dating realm, but again, nothing is like set in stone either. But a conversation has happened in reference to what is it that we're trying to do here, more so than what is it that is happening. I have not been able to ever have this kind of conversation before with any individual who I've ever talked to for some odd reason because of whatever I was going through. But I had that conversation actually this morning, and I feel in a completely different place than I've ever been. So yes, it's very interesting right now. Oh, the dog breed. Yes. Now, originally, I wanted a Boston Terrier. That was my goal forever and ever and ever, was to have a Boston Terrier. Oh, by the way, just to spit this out, because the girls like to come for me, Matty has 3 job interviews next week too. So, what do you want to do? Oh, that's right. I'll be able to work from home because that's what I was requiring and needing to. Oh, 3. So I have a 33%. Oh, okay. Okay. So to every motherfucker that sat there and got in my comment section and tried a bitch, bless you. That's all you will get from me. Bless you. To every one of you who has given me nothing but love and support, I thank you. I love you and I appreciate you. I'm going to continue to try. I'm going to continue to move. I'm going to continue to go forward in my life. No one can stop me but me. Okay? I may not move as quickly as everybody else, but Lord knows when I move, mountains move. So, I have been putting my motherfucking life on the line. I have been placed in situations I've never thought I'd ever be in. I've had people test me and put me in places that I should never have been. But I've survived those moments. I have moved past those moments. I have elevated beyond. Because I am an adult who's just simply growing and learning every day. I make mistakes. I am not God. I am not Jesus. I am not perfect. I'm far from that. But you better believe when I get up every goddamn morning, so never let anybody address your peace as if they know what your peace is. You create your peace. And I'm very happy right now in a sense where I can say, I know where my life is going and I know what I need to do. And I know what I can bring to the table. This place that I'm moving to, I'm gonna be able to have a little studio set up so I can film perfectly. It's gonna be a little bit away from the city, so I won't be stuck in the city type of atmosphere where there's, you know, a bunch of mess going on. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna be working harder and continuing to place my videos out there and still maintain, and God willing, one of these jobs will be landed and I will be working from home while making my YouTube videos. And then if something pops and hits, then you know how this goes, girl. We follow the yellow brick road, but never give up. Oh, child, I'm not gonna tell you them jobs. Nope. Because two of them, yeah. Oh my God, my brain is like completely fried from this whole moment. It's been a really rough week for Matty, and it's not even that it was rough. It was just that I kept getting up and I was like taking phone calls and I was sending out emails, and then other stuff was happening in the background, and it was just really like tough to get through. And then I remembered like when we were doing the Fortunate Rants episode, and I was trying to get that edit done, and at one point I was like, oh my God, I can't even think, because there was so much that was happening, and I need to take a little 24-hour moment to step back. But my emails today and a lot of the stuff that was confirmed, and being able to also have a conversation with somebody about where we're at and how we're feeling, and you know what we want to do and where we feel in our lives is important. And when you can finally talk out your feelings with somebody and not feel judged in that moment, or at least stand in your word, it's imperative to your soul and to your inner being. Okay. And that's how it felt for me. Like, imperative. Like, this, I needed to have this conversation. I needed to talk this out. I needed to feel something there. But then again, I also needed to make sure that I'm going to be okay, that I'm going to be able to have a Christmas this year, that I'm going to be able to, you know, start saving my money more and be able to build my credit even further back up, so that way I don't have these problems again. And that if I do come across these problems again, that I know what to do in order to defeat them. So I had to get quiet. I had to stop talking to people. I had to take a moment back. I couldn't visit everybody. I couldn't do anything because I had to work on this. And people think they know what's up, and and guess what? You let them believe what they want to believe. You always let a fool be a fool. You never stop a fool from being a fool, honey. That's what fools do. They fool out. That's not your place. That's not your, I don't do foolish shit. So you can continue with that. All right? I knew what I was trying to do. I knew what I was trying to take place and get together. But did you believe in me? Did you have faith in me? See, if you didn't, I can't carry you with me. I can't carry those who fell on the wayside and said, this motherfucker ain't doing shit. Too late. Too late. Solange song, Don't Wish Me Well. If you want to hear something about me and how Matty feels, that y'all want to hear a song that really encompasses how I've been feeling lately, Don't Wish Me Well by Solange. Ooh, that's the one that always gets me. Okay. Right. And y'all in my rant pack. Like, listen, when I get up, when I had this individual drop me off today, they knew Matty has to get to his people and do his video. Matty has to do his work today to continue with what he's worked so hard with. He's seen what I've been doing. He's watched some of my videos, laughed, and of course, you're a natural. I take the compliment like, you know what I mean? But he knows this is my work, but he also knows I'm doing more work on top of that, and when it's recognized, it's appreciated a lot. But it's been an interesting last couple of weeks. But yeah, this place here, this will be my last month in this location. I'm moving into a permanent home, and I'm very happy about that. So yay. Ooh, yeah. Oh, and once I get to said home as something that we're talking about. Oh, thank you, Squall. Appreciate you. I'm gonna start like actually doing my like therapy shit and really start seeking a specialist, because that was one thing me and him talked about too, was like, what can we do to improve our lives now while like we are like pursuing each other. And it's like, let's talk about therapy, let's talk about self-growth. And so for me, I'm like, why not? Like, I have some things I want to talk out. I want to be able to get on the phone with my father again and not feel some kind of way. Isn't that hard to say? It's hard to talk about, but it's the truth. One more time, I'd like to get on the phone with my dad and not feel some kind of way. Not listen to him tell me I love you and this, that, and the other, but not hear it because of what just happened ago. I'd like to do that again. I've now started having that conversation with myself that I can forgive, but I need to also be in a place where I don't need to have, you know. Okay. I just thought about it all again. That's something I'm working on with him. I don't want to be in a bad place with him, but I also want to be in a place where I'm like, no. Skylar, stay strong and stay gorgeous. Sorry if this is in the wrong timing. I just need to get that tip said. I appreciate you, buddy, and thank you. And we were gonna talk Monday. Me and you have a conversation that we're gonna set up, because I know you're in college, babes, and you had sent me that video, and you have some more questions, and you're currently going through. I felt your anxiety in that video you sent me, young man, Mr. Skylar. Okay, so I'm going to dedicate some time to you, like at least 30 minutes tomorrow, like we talked about on Instagram, and we're going to talk, okay? And I don't want you to be nervous. Just tell me what's going on, because I cannot help you if you cannot talk to me. If you tell me what's going on, I can help you. I've been in your shoes. I've been in that dorm with all them people before. I know that feeling, especially since I wasn't even out when I first got to college. I was like, oh my God, like what's happening here? Nidra, I love you, sister. Take your time with forgiveness. You don't have to rush. That's what I'm trying to do. I really want to get some things fixed before I just go into a whole, well, I just can't do that yet. And I need to do that for myself, because, someone had said something. Let me get back up here. Michael, Matty, how do you deal with guilt on spending money? Through this whole situation, I find myself spending more money than ever on my hobbies, but I feel super guilty. Michael, I agree. Because of the fact that everything's like now taken away and we're kind of having to look for things. As far as the guilt goes, okay, so this is what I did yesterday, because I don't have the funds, but I wanted to like spend the funds, but I didn't have them. Also, by the way, if y'all want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. Thank you so much. But to the money question, I have to start taking the things away that would cause me to spend the money. For example, I don't put my card on file anymore on my computer, so that if I'm tempted to do the click thing, I can't do it. I've learned to put my wallet with my shit like in a location or a spot that even I may have trouble finding, which ends up having me like looking for my wallet all the time. But it's a safety precaution, so I'm not pulling my card out to spend it on things I don't need. I'll give you an example. For yesterday, I wanted to buy Mario Kart. Jake Yonsei hit me up and said, Matty, we're playing Mario Kart. And I was like, I don't have it. And because the game's never on sale, so I'm not gonna, like, girl, $60 for a 7-year-old game? Are you for real? But it's so much fun. But I was at Walmart the other day, almost bought it there, and I had to tell myself, no, you just got a YouTube check. You have to save this money. You cannot spend this money. Come on now, come on now, come on now. This is your only income. Like, stop it. So then we get to me getting to the App Store on my Switch, which I've also now been looking for another Switch because I want to trade this one in for obvious reasons now. But I'm like, ugh. Like, I saw it on the store and it's so easy to buy and everything else like that. But I was like, my birthday's in a month. I can just wait until like September. Maybe that'll make more sense to have it then. So I had to talk myself out of it, which is what I'm now doing. You talk yourself out of it. If you feel guilty about the purchase, don't feel too guilty because you don't want yourself to go into depression, because I feel like once you depress yourself upon spending too much money on things, you're gonna wind up doing it again because you're trying to almost satisfy that same need, but you'll still feel bad about it. So just find ways to like do things that are free and things that you don't want to spend money on. That's what I would do. You know what I mean? I would really find things that are not expensive to like actually invest time into. I mean, that is true, Nick. So there you go. That would actually be, I do that all the time. As a matter of fact, I did that this weekend, particularly with the food I purchased from Olive Garden, which I didn't want to get Olive Garden because they totally support, but I was in a mood and I wanted to eat a particular set of food. So I ended up getting Olive Garden, but I balanced out my budget to where I knew if I spent this money, I'm not going to be able to do any Uber Eats for the rest of the week. So I gave in and I did that and I felt good about it. Yeah, I'm also really tough at saving money too. You're talking to a Libra. That's very hard for us to save money. I don't know any Libras who are good at saving money. If you are, we need to talk. Because Libras like nice things, we like shiny objects. A new game I'm starting to play more often because I know I can't get Mario Kart right now because it's like $60 is Ninjala. It's a free game. It's a free game on the Switch and it's fucking fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. I love it. It's so much fun. I love playing the game and it's free. So I have put all my energy into that game. When I want to buy a new game, I go, just play Ninjala. And then I end up playing it for like 3 hours. Yes. Hey, MJ. Ciao. It's going to be a little later because I got to film today. As a matter of fact, in 30 minutes, I'll be filming with Mimi Cherry. Fortunate Rants. Hot topics include Tory Lanez really shot Megan Thee Stallion because Megan finally told us that he did, even though we already knew, girl. So, whoa. But we all said that man was toxic and then she needs new people in her life, so there you did. Yeah. Your cameo you did for my daughter's birthday, I think, wait, hold on, refresh screen, refresh, I was there. Oh, and that cameo, thank you. I need to get off of here in a second and do that. Your cameo, you did for my daughter's birthday, I think it helped lift her spirit, she has been feeling down. Oh, sweet November, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Pudding Pop. Tell my baby girl I love her and don't feel bad, and if she's starting to feel bad, listen. Okay? If she starts to feel bad, you tell her to say that just like that to herself and then finish the rest. Listen. You're worth it. You're better than this. Ain't nobody controlling your feelings but you. Kaboop, kabop, kabibble. And push through. Okay? If you're not watching Lovecraft Country, I don't know what to tell you. That would be my last show of the day before we wrap this up. Lovecraft Country is on HBO. You need to watch it. I am blown away. I was blown away. Y'all. If there is not a show, if there is one show I could recommend right now to watch, I can't wait for tonight. I cannot wait for tonight. I cannot wait for tonight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about Mayhem Miller real quick too, because she dragged Derek. Ooh, Derek had a lot to say, didn't she? She said, All Stars 5, these aren't stars. I was like, Derek, we said the same about you, girl. When you walked in the room, everybody was dragging your ugly ass. What are you talking about? Well, Lovecraft Country is sort of like, it's actually, it's actually a book I think that came out in 2016 that sort of bases a lot of things off of Lovecraft Country. What is this? Oh. Oh, something happened. Bronwyn, are you in this live? Oh. I just got an email. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I started checking my emails here and I saw something that happened with Cash App. Did you ever watch Hannibal? Haven't seen that yet. No, it's written by an author who based it off of Lovecraft things, but Lovecraft was known for also being extremely racist and misogynistic and homophobic and transphobic and just all of those things and above. He even wrote stories of the origins of Black people and indigenous people, and it's disgusting. Like, it's like banned type of reading because of the things that he said. But he's also been known to be an incredible author because of the vivid stories he would tell. Like, he would tell some very vivid stories that would seem very into time-ish and almost too realistic. So this story is based off of like a family, correct, of like just sort of these Black people who love or like him, but his work, but not what he is, if that makes any sense. And in this story, it seems that Lovecraft made a map of where these monsters or these entities and things that he talked about existed. So these things that seem to be fiction are actually real type of atmosphere. And what's interesting about the show is that they put Black people in the lead narrative of a science fiction horror-based show, which is never done because we all know how it is in writings of horror stories that the Black person is normally the typical token character to die first, or to be the, hey man, we're getting real fast here, or oh, I'm not running in that, like all that kind of dumb shit. And they end up dying in some sort of whatever kind of way. They're either comic relief or they die first. So this time you have this guy who is an army vet who is extremely intelligent. You have this other man who's like this person who's the overseer of the Green Book, which was used in reference for helping Black people navigate the South or in certain areas where they could eat and rest and stay, because there are sundown towns where, you know, you would be hanged or lynched and killed. So, and then you have this little fast thing over here who's literally fast. Like, mama can drive a car and run miles. Woo! I gotta tell you, you would have to watch it, and when I promise you, the show takes you it's on a loop, like a ride that you're not ready for. Because it feels like it's gonna be one kind of way the whole way, and then right in the last few moments, or in little bits here and there, it takes the next turn to a whole nother level. I sat there with my mouth open for the last 20 minutes, just like, yeah, the intro of the show was weird too. It was like, what is happening here? Like, the show throws you for a loop. Throws you for a loop. That last 20 minutes though, my God. When Journey Smollett was running through the woods, bitch. When I tell you, I screaming at my TV. Run, bitch, run! Like, she was, oh my God. I have never been so nervous. I was on the edge of my seat that entire scene. It was a lot. Woo, it was a lot. It's on HBO, HBO Max, HBO Go. If they have a free trial, this may be the time. This may be the time. It is so good. The writing is brilliant. The way it's acted is done. Oh, they're acting, y'all. Oh, the acting. It's oof. It was so good. Ooh, so good, so good. I promise you, it's like worth it. Now to Mayhem Miller and Derek Barry, to wrap this up. Shout out to Mayhem Miller, always fourth. So Derek Barry did a little interview talking about how All Stars 5, she was like, ain't nobody in here stars except for Shay and Juju B. And Mayhem was like, I know you are not talking to me, Miss Thing. And Mayhem low-key showed pictures of her supporting Derek Barry, like, oh, I thought we was cool. Video of her going, work, Derek, work, Derek, work. Oh, that shit was crazy. I was like, what? Not that you have evidential proof. Did you see that India Farah liked Mayhem's status? That was funny. Oh, the first episode's free on YouTube? Really? Let me look this up. I should have did a review if that was the same. Lovecraft Country. You're lying. Wait. HBO is so wrong for this. Ooh, they gotta stop doing that. They've gotta stop doing that. I know this is how you would get somebody to watch. The first episode of Lovecraft Country is available on YouTube right now under HBO Max's account. Yep. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am gagged. I am gagged. Oh my God, I cannot believe they did that. See, HBO did this with Legendary as well. They did the same thing, and I'm like, y'all ain't right. And here's my tea. Now, you know that HBO, or I should say the group that was behind Legendary, and of course, We're Here, which was specific to the LGBTQ community, sent me those episodes, which was lovely. But I was like, you know I'm black too, so you could just send me this show right here, because I would have certainly reviewed it. I would have reviewed it. Oh, but I'm here. I'm here for it. Shout out to my my love who has given me my HBO Max hookup. I will be able to continue watching this. Okay, y'all. Let's wrap this up because I need to get myself prepared and rest my vocal cords before I do my recording today. I'm recording Fortunate Rants and Canada's Drag Race today with Mimi Cherry and then Jamar84. And then tomorrow I'm recording with Miss April Showers, Viva Drag Vegas live review. So that should be fun. I'm so glad. Oh, my Cameo. That's what I gotta do right after this. Thank you, Squall. I'm moving away from the airport, thank God. Because that's been driving me. Listen, everybody. Oh. Never give up on the good times. Living it up is a state of never giving up, no. Never giving up, no. If you're feeling down, play that song by the Spice Girls. It'll do you some justice. Stay the course. Don't give up. Mind your business. Remove things that are not good for you, that are toxic for you. You let a fool be a fool. You do not entertain fools. Carry love with you at all times. Never let that go. Protect your peace. Remember to take care of yourself, and again, don't give up on anything that you're doing. I'm about to be 34 years old in 30 days, okay? Not everything is going to happen when we want it to, but if you continue to really work hard at it, it is going to eventually happen. Okay? When people say sometimes it's not meant for you, sometimes it's not meant for them to tell you what they feel about what you're doing. Sometimes you need to focus on what you're doing. And let that be that. You'd be surprised how much shit you get done when you start minding your business. All right, everybody. Ooh. It's so hot. Listen. I love you to death. I love you, love you, love you. Take care of yourselves. Poosh, poosh. I'll see you all this week. Catch me on Instagram for a couple other things. What else can I say? Oh, the dog breed, miniature schnauzer. That's what it was. I forgot to say what it was gonna be. My brother in Bama actually has that breed, and I'm low-key gonna get it, but I'm gonna get I'm trying to find a snowbally white version of that one, because I want to name him Mr. Schnigglebuff. I'm gonna give my dog the corniest name ever, and I'm gonna love it, because every time we're out somewhere and I say his name, people are just gonna look like, what? Yes, Mr. Higginbottoms, come here. Come here. Yeah. If it's a lady, it's gonna be Miss, or if it's a boy dog, it's gonna be Mr. It'll be the star of their name, it's gonna be something else to go on it. Okay, anywho, gotta go. Hugs and kisses, my best. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy Matty Rants. Happy Sunday. Have a great day. Love, love, love. Say love. All love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. Bye, Felicia. Well, I'm so mad your name Felicia, and I said bye, Felicia. Yeah.